Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel if this is your first time stopping by. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make the most delicious groundnut soup ever. This soup is really tasty, so yummy, and everyone will love it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here and join our beautiful family. Now let's get straight into cooking. The first thing I'm going to do is to boil my proteins, and for this recipe I'm using goat meat. Now you can use any kind of protein you want. To boil the proteins, I'm going to add some diced onions, salt, beef seasoning cube, and I'll be adding a little bit of ginger powder. Now you're going to combine these together, and what I'm going to do now is to allow the protein, that's the goat meat, cook first in its own juice. Doing this actually helps your beef or your meat taste really good because all of the flavor is getting into the meat, and when it produces its own juice, it's going to go back into the meat. So every bite is going to taste really good. Now you're going to allow that to cook for about 10 minutes on medium to low heat, and this is what we have. Now you can go ahead to add as much water as you want, depending on the quantity of soup you intend to cook. Now, after adding my water, I'm going to cover this and now allow this to come to a boil. While your protein is boiling, you're going to go ahead to prepare your granite. This granite is already cooked, but I like to pan fry them so that it gets a little bit of charred and roasted flavor. Add the peanuts into your frying pan, and then you're going to keep stir frying this for some minutes. Trust me, this step is going to change the flavor of your soup. After roasting your peanuts, you're going to add them into your blender because we're going to be blending the peanuts and some other ingredients. I'm going to be adding some pepper into this, and this is yellow and red. If you live in Nigeria, you know yellow has a really nice flavor that it adds to soups. I'm also going to be adding this fish. It is called bonga fish. It has amazing flavor. I'll be using this dried prawns as well. I'll also be using some crayfish. Crayfish adds a lot of amazing flavor and aroma into your soups. It is a must include for us. And this is uziza seeds. You can skip this, but I really like the flavor. It gives you a bit of a local flavor. Next, you're going to add as much water as required to blend this. Cover and then go ahead to blend everything together. Once your protein is cooked, this goat meat is 70% cooked. You're going to go ahead to add in the peanut blend. Add that into your pot, and then you're going to add some palm oil as well. I know some countries do not add palm oil, but we in Nigeria we add palm oil to our groundnut soup, and it tastes really good. Now you go ahead to combine everything. You want to give it a really good mix, and then just ensure that the blended peanut and the palm oil and the stock are well and properly combined. At this point, you're going to go ahead to add in your seasoning. For me, I used the Maggi crayfish seasoning cube. You can add some salt if you want. You want to combine this together, and then you're going to leave this to cook on medium to low heat for about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, this is what your soup is going to look like. You start to see some palm oil floating at the top. Now you want to give this a really good mix, and everywhere is already smelling really good and very nice. Guys, at this point, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. I want to see if you can get to 30,000 before the end of this year. It's going to mean a lot to me. So I went ahead to taste to be sure that all of the spices are okay and everything was just good. So now I'm going to add in some bitter leaf. This bitter leaf is going to help balance the sweetness. Peanuts can have this sweet taste. So the bitter leaf is going to help balance that sweetness, and everything is just going to come out perfectly. So add your bitter leaf and then just go ahead to give this a really good mix. Combine it together. Now you're going to cover this and leave it to boil for about 5 minutes. And then I like to do this step for my soups. Add crayfish at the end of it. And it's just going to help seal and stamp all of those flavors together. Trust me, doing this makes a whole lot of difference. After adding your crayfish, give it a really good mix. And in 2 to 3 more minutes, guys, your groundnut soup is ready. This soup is actually very, very easy and I totally love it. If you have not tried groundnut soup before, let me tell you now, this is totally worth trying. It tastes really good. You can pair this with your rice, you can have this with your swallow. One of the really good things that I'm proud of as a Nigerian and as an African is that we have lots and lots of soup recipes to enjoy and learn about. Now go ahead to serve your groundnut soup and enjoy with your favorite choice of side. I had mine with yellow curry and it was super tasty. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two in this video and I hope I've been able to simplify this recipe very well so that you can understand it. My aim is to show you that cooking is not difficult, it is easy and it is fun. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Also give this video a thumbs up so YouTube will recommend it to others and more people get to watch and learn this recipe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Stay blessed.